Hey and welcome back to the channel, home of Wolves content here on YouTube, and I have breaking news. It's such breaking news that I've had to re-record the start of this Wolves update, transfer update, and the news is that Rayan Ait-Nouri, the Frenchman who was on loan at Wolves last season, it's just been officially announced by Wolves that his move has now become permanent. It's a 5-year contract from Angers with a further option of a further year for Wolves, and it is for £9.5 million. That is remarkably a lot less than the initial loan, which was more in the region of 18 to 20 million. Wolves have renegotiated that. He's a young prospect. He's played a lot more probably than he was expected to last season, and I particularly was impressed with him in his second spell, with both Marcel and Johnny Otto being injured. He played 23 games. He scored, obviously, goals. He scored after 18 minutes on his debut. On the deal, Wolves technical director Scott Sellers has said, we think Ryan is a great signing for the football club. He proved last season as a very talented player with lots of potential. He did well and kicked on towards the end of the season. His player is only going to get better and better. He's a good lad, works hard, and is settled in well. He also goes on to state that they've used the loan to buy system very well previously with both Johnny and Raul, and he sees that it's a good way for Wolves to take a look at the player and the player to take a look at Wolves, and if both parties are happy and it works out, you can make it permanent. So, I mean, that's the major news that we've got. Rayan Ait-Nouri signing permanently for Wolves on a 5-year deal. Angers do have an option, hold a stake of 50% if Wolves do sell him on, but Wolves can buy that out at any time. So on to further news. Pre-season training has begun. Bruno Lage taking his first training sessions this week, and with that comes along the release of the training wear, which I've put an image up for you now. They look quite nice actually, don't they? Although it's not been officially announced, his staff, there has been pictures of the staff at the training ground, and on this picture from left to right we have Alexandre Silva, Bruno Lage, who looks large, quite tall, Carlos Cachada, Luis Nascimento and Johnny Cancielo, and also that's joined Wolves is Wales goalkeeper coach Tony Roberts. So on to the transfer news and speculation, the main one being that Ruben Vinagre's transfer to Sporting is imminent. I mean, literally really close. It's been reported by Ojoga that the agreement has been reached and Sporting will take him on loan initially with an option of 10 million euros mandatory clause at the end, and that Wolves will receive 50% future transfer of the 22-year-old. Vitina has also reported to pre-season training, but with FC Porto as his loan spell with Wolves has come to an end. The 21-year-old midfielder joined Wolves last year. The deal obviously included an option to buy for it to be made permanent, but that deadline went and passed. Reports from the Portuguese press say Wolves didn't have the money to trigger it at the time in the 20 million clause, and have asked for Porto to hold on and give them a little bit more time. Obviously that's all to do with incoming sales, incoming revenue from sales outgoing, no doubt. Reports that Liverpool have been placing an offer to take Adama Traore for 20 to 25 million. This was via Team Talk, but there's obviously there's also a massive chasm between the clubs, with Wolves wanting in excess of 50 million. I hope we keep Traore personally. The announcement of Rui Patricio to Roma, he's on holiday at the moment. Many journalists stating it's done and agreed, expecting an announcement next week, probably in the region now of about 11 million euros. And Wolves have also been linked with Santos forward Caio Jorge this summer, according to a report from the Record. However, Lage could face stiff competition for Juventus for the 19-year-old signature. George is really highly rated in his homeland, has already played 75 games for Santos and racked up 15 goals. Not bad for a teenager, but Wolves recently did sign another teenager, Fabio Silva, so I'm not really sure whether or not I'm going to spend another load of money on a 19-year-old forward. Patrick Catroni has also returned to training with Wolves. His future with Wolves looks unlikely, but you can never tell. He has stated in the Italian press that he just wants a team that's going to play him and believe in him. And of course, we've seen many of the players come back to training. Bolly was seen back in training today as well. But we also need to finish this off by saying well done to all the Wolves international players that have played in the Euros. Many of them are now taking a break and will return to training with Wolves soon. But one that's still active is Conor Coady. He may not have played any minutes on the pitch, but according to England assistant manager, he would make him player of the tournament for the way he has been in training, in the dressing room, really encouraging the team. And that doesn't surprise me of Conor Coady, and he could be coming back hopefully with a European Champions medal if England can beat Italy on Sunday night. Make sure you join us for the watch along for that. So I hope you've enjoyed that update. Lots of detail in there. I hope you're interested in. Leave your comments below. But the major news that just broke is that Rayan Ait-Nouri has now become a Wolves player, permanent deal, £9.5 million, 5-year contract. He joined Bruno Lage's squad, ready to take on the Premier League in the upcoming season. From myself, Dazzling Dave, till the next one, always Wolves.